Welcome to this month's Head Gardener's video log. As per usual, I'll be showing you my top plants of the month, but I thought it's worth starting off with this wonderful vista and viewpoint out from the Eirey. You're looking out over the Hydrangea Valley and onto our beautiful shingle beach. What better way to find your way down to than this lovely aqua blue waters for a dip and an ice cream. As you walk along Lawn Path and look at the wall above you, one of the standout plants at this time of the year as you lead through July and into August is Zauschneria californica, or the Californian fuchsia as it's commonly known. It has lovely deep scarlet tubular flowers and does well in a very dry, hot, sunny position where it's planted. The water garden has many delights as you head through spring and into summer, but a good summer favourite is Hemerocallis fulva, or daylily as it's commonly known. As the name suggests, the flowers only open for a day, but they have a profusion of flowers which continue to open right the way through July and into August. It has beautiful vivid orange flowers and a lovely lush green foliage. Iochroma australe can be seen flowering along Badger's Walk just at the edge of the Chilean coombe, which is a nice link as it has South American origins. It has lovely pale lavender blue bell flowers which hang down through July and August, creating quite a spectacle. It does need a little bit of protection as it is a bit frost tender, so needs a shelter spot in the garden. Lomatia ferruginea has South American origins and is planted on the edge of the Chilean coombe along Badger's Walk. It has lovely pinnate leaves that are evergreen and a beautiful yellow and red flower which stands out at this time of the year as you head through July and into August. Ugni molinae, or the Chilean guava as it's commonly known, is one of those plants that has so many things going for it. It can be seen flowering along the path as you lead down from the amphitheatre through the Chilean coombe and has lovely pink bell-shaped flowers. It also has the added bonus of scented leaves, as a lot of the plants do in the Myrtaceae family, and also edible fruits that follow on later on into the autumn. The bottom of the garden has always been one of those areas we've wanted to get into and do something a little bit different. We've got the Mediterranean long border that's been recently planted up and is starting to come into fruition and looking fantastic. Also on my right hand side we have the succulent border and alpine border, so a good mix of colour and interest that'll lead us all the way through the summer. And obviously when you walk along the garden and at the bottom of this particular area, you've got this fantastic view out over the sea, which was always a bit obscured in the past. So well worth a trip down the garden, down onto the beach, enjoy this beautiful sea. Salvias are a great addition for any border and extend the flowering season through into late summer. Salvia leucantha, or Mexican bush sage as it's commonly known, is one of my favourites. It can be seen flowering on the new Mediterranean long border at the bottom of the garden and has lovely silvery foliage and purple and white flowers that go on from July, August and also into September. Catananche caerulea has very attractive cornflower-like blooms that continue flowering through July and into August. Something new to us at Trebah is Bulbine frutescens. It's a lovely South American rhizomous perennial that's been planted in the succulent border down by the war memorials. It's started to clump up and spread now and has lovely orange and yellow flowers which continue all the way through the summer and really do give great value for money. Another plant that can be seen flowering in the Mediterranean long border is Anchusa azurea Loddon Royalist, or Italian bugloss as it's commonly known. It's a short-lived perennial or biennial, but it has wonderful forget-me-not flowers that are lovely deep blue and really do stand out against the foliage. A plant that really thrives in those tough conditions at the very bottom of the garden at Trebah is Eryngium planum Blue Hobbit. It doesn't mind the salt wind and the very dry soil and tolerates very difficult conditions. It has beautiful electric blue flowers which really stand out at this time of the year as you head through July and into August, and is covered in bees and butterflies. From one extreme to another, we had the Mediterranean long border, but this is the Gunnera plantation. This is the exotic part of the garden. It has these huge leaves which tower above you, giving you great shade from the sun in the summer. It's amazing to think that these grow in one season, so all this is just 1 year's worth of growth. It really is one of those plants that impresses adults and children alike, and something you'll take away with you as a lasting memory.